Let me catch my breath. Hi friends, welcome back to the show. Episode 44 is fucking... Maybe I shouldn't cuss right off bat. Maybe I should not cuss when I'm opening the episode. Damn! Let me tell y'all something. Forget the whole intro I was just doing. When I start monetizing on YouTube, they're gonna crack a bitch down because there's like, it's been 22 seconds. Why have you already said 8 cuss words? Anyway, good morning, good night, good evening, good day. You look thick, you look healthy, teeth white, skin shining. You look good, girl and boy. You look great. Everybody looks good from what I can. This is the thing. So obviously y'all can't see me, right? But I have this thing set up in the back of my head where I can see everybody who, Like I said, episode 44 is here, which is fucking crazy. Who would have thunk it? Not me. I'll tell you that right now. Not me. I thought we were going to get 10 episodes in. And I'm like, you know what? I don't think I can do this. I don't think this is for me. These people suck and they're mean. But you're not. You're all very sweet to me. And, yeah, I'm so excited. We're on episode 44, you guys. The first video episode is so close to coming out. And if I line it up right, it'll be a collab video. And the girl who I'm collabing with, you know who you are. So if I line everything up right, my first video that you guys will be able to see me will be the collab I do with her. That'll be so dope. Me personally, I think that'll be dope. But okay, you guys, I have a very short episode for you guys today. This would be one of the times where I wish I was already doing videos, because I would just be like up on the couch in my pajamas and my little grippy socks, because I'd just be like, hey y'all, let's just come turn your brain off for 20 minutes. Like nothing too serious, not an hour episode. Just me and a cup of hot chocolate, sitting on the couch talking shit. So that's what this episode is going to be. Nothing too deep, nothing too crazy. I want to try out a segment on this episode because I mentioned it a few episodes ago. I want to try out a segment. I'm not going to tell you when it's coming. It's just going to come, pause. And then if it don't work out, post, like while I'm editing, I'm just going to scrap this whole shit out. So if you're hearing me say this now in the episode, that means that it works out. And then in a couple minutes, you about to hear the segment that I want to try out. But if not, I don't know what the fuck I'm going to fill in. If not. But before I get into all that, let's do a little life checkup. Not necessarily a mental health check-in, because y'all know I'm up and down every day. Today I'm up. I'm feeling really good. I just finished my first workout of the day. I guess that's what I could update you guys on. My fucking 75 hard. Also, I fumbled. You ever realize you did some stupid shit way after you did it, and then you think about it? It's like, no, the fuck, I wasn't doing stupid shit. I'm gonna tell y'all that after I update about the 75 hard. So the 75 hard is going great, y'all. If you wanna let me tell you something. If you wanna lose some weight, bitch, stop eating meat for like 2 to 3 weeks. Let me tell y'all, I'm not lying to you. I wish y'all could see me. I would show my little journal that I've been writing in from the 13th of this month till now. On the 13th, y'all, I weighed 176 pounds. I went to go get my little shit taken out of my arm yesterday. They had to draw my blood and all this shit. She was like, stand on a scale. Why is a bitch 165 pounds? Why did I lose 11 pounds? What is happening? I'm trying to get thick. That's the whole part of this 75 hard. I'm trying to get thick and fill out, and I'm trying to have shit shake when I walk. I'm not trying to get blown away by the fucking wind. I was so confused by that. I was like, what? I mean, but then again, I shouldn't be surprised, because for most of my 2 workouts, all I do is cardio. Like, I promise you, all I do is run and walk up and down my long ass fucking street. And I'm in Florida, so it's hot as fucker balls out here. And so yeah, all I've been doing is just like sweating and running, sweating and walking, sweating and running, sweating and walking. And then me and Mango will randomly go to the gym, and then we'll lift weights and shit like that. But all I've been doing is basically cardio, so I should not be surprised that I'm losing weight. I don't know why I'm telling y'all this. I know y'all don't give a fuck about all of these details, but I have to share it with y'all, because who the fuck else am I talk to? But anyway, yeah, that's what I've been going through. I haven't had any issues with the 75 hour. I was about to go. I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. What's that shit called? Chick-fil-A got this new pimento cheese sandwich. I don't even fucking like Chick-fil-A. Did I say Chick-fil-A or did I say Chipotle? Lord have mercy, Zaria. This episode is already so fucking ghetto. Anyway, I don't know what I said before, but anyway, Chick-fil-A has this new, like, honey pimento cheese sandwich, and that shit looks so good. And yesterday, I almost swerved the car into the drive-thru lane, but then I had to remember, oh, I can't eat chicken, so that made me sad for a little bit. And then, you know, I came home and I ate, like, potato salad or whatever the fuck I ate. So, yeah, as far as like the military and everything and me going back to being a flight attendant, like I said, I really don't want to go back to being a flight attendant. Loved it. Love all my girlies down that's still doing it. Hey y'all, love y'all, but I really don't want to go back to doing that. I think I had my fun while I did it, and I got to travel to all the places that I've always wanted to go to, and I still can, by the way. It's just that I don't want to do that job anymore. That job was so anxiety inducing for me. And I always got into a fight with the passengers. Like, I would literally, like, jump at, like, shit the fuck. Like, I always had a problem with it. I will smack the shit out you in this uniform. I'll snatch these wings off and beat you the fuck up. But, yeah, I really don't want to go back to doing it. I recommend the job for a lot of people. Like, girl, if you want to travel for free, if you want to, like, wear heels and makeup all fucking day and have your, you know, your fingernails, you want to look good for your work, be a fucking flight attendant, girl. But it's going to be days where you sitting behind a trash can at the airport eating a little cold-ass vending machine sandwich because you ain't got no money left because you just spent all your shit at the layover and you don't get paid until the 15th, bitch, and it's like the 4th. Girl. Yeah. So, I don't know. But the reason I brought that up is because I finally submitted my last piece of medical paperwork to my recruiter. That nigga was on vacation telling me I'm not going to be back till October 3rd. I feel like recruiters should not be allowed to take vacation. Nigga, I need you here. I need to be gone. Anyway, so I submitted my last piece of paperwork to him. So whenever the fuck that nigga get back from his little vacation, he'll tell me or not if I can get a ship out date. And bitch, my like ideal ship out date is like November 1st. Get me the fuck out of here. Get me gone, sir. I can't do this no more. Living with my parents and just being in Florida, like, these motherfuckers are crazy. They run red lights. It's hot as fuck. Everywhere I turn, a nigga got wicks. And yes, wicks are fine, but like, between these lizards and these fucking homeless people, Jacksonville, Florida is just not. It's not for me, y'all. And before we even get into the topics, y'all, this is how you know this episode is just fucking rogue as hell. I'm not going off anything, but can we talk about the homelessness in Jacksonville? I was just hanging out with Mango, what was this, yesterday? Or the day before yesterday? Bro, it's a certain part of Jacksonville, Florida, when you ride, like, downtown, there's, like, a fucking block long of homeless people, bro. And that shit breaks my heart every time I ride past that. Because why the fuck are, like, not, or, like, no, it's like nobody doing anything about it? Am I the only person that's not, like, desensitized to, like, seeing people hurting and shit? Or, like, seeing people struggling and shit? And I used to be homeless. I've been homeless several times. Not even as an adult, as a fucking kid. Because I just got kicked out and shit, had to find somewhere to sleep. So I know how it feels to be homeless. And it's, like, hundreds of these niggas just lined up, sleeping out of bags and making tents out of cardboard and shit like that. It's mind-boggling as fuck to me, and I do not understand why that's allowed. Let me be a mayor or a senate or a fucking governor, or let me be in charge of any fucking thing. I'm tearing down somebody's mall, and we giving these niggas a proper place to sleep. Like, I don't understand it. And then, for somebody who's been to a shelter before, why do people think that just because you giving somebody a free place to stay, it has to be the worst possible fucking living conditions ever, bro? I do not understand shit like that. I really don't, y'all. I really don't. Like, what is wrong with this nigga having a goose down blanket? I was just telling Mango this the other day. Like, what is wrong with them having the finer things in life? Just because they homeless. Going back to way when I first started this fucking podcast of me talking about giving food to homeless people. Like, ask these niggas what they want to eat instead of just throwing them your scraps and shit like that. You don't know if that nigga got food allergies. Just because he a homeless person, that doesn't mean that that's not still Timothy. You know what I'm saying? This nigga got a life. This nigga got, shit he got to take care of. I don't understand that, y'all. I really don't. And y'all know I'm a person that love animals more than people. I can see a dog and say, fuck your owner. But I'm not, like, I don't know. I just cannot see people. Like, that's their everyday fucking life, y'all. That shit is so sad to me. I hate seeing shit. It make my fucking stomach hurt. Because people drive by that every day and don't even look at them. Don't even make eye contact with them. I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna look a homeless person in their eye. I do not care. You can come up to me and ask me for anything. If I got it, I'm gonna give it to you. Because what the fuck? Why are higher ups, why are police officers, is anybody just letting y'all sleep out here like this? Oh, it's nothing we can do. Yes, the fuck it is. I've just driven by 6 abandoned buildings with nothing, grass overgrown, moss growing out the fucking windows. Door ain't been open in 5 years. What you mean there's nothing you can fucking do? Come on now. It's nothing you want to do. Let's just say that. Let's just rip the Band-Aid off. It's nothing you want to do because you don't give a fuck. Like, I hate it, y'all. I'm sorry that's like a big ass rant, but like, I really do hate seeing shit like that. It bothers me on a whole nother level. So anyway, speaking of shit that bothers me, now that we're on the topic, let's get into the first topic that I have for y'all. This topic, y'all, everybody is going to either agree or disagree, bro. And at this point, I honestly want to know, I need y'all to DM me if y'all agree or disagree with this, because it'll really tell the tale of, you know what I'm trying to say? I really hate people who do like fight worthy shit, and then once you try to fight them, their only argument is, oh, is it really that deep? But is it that deep though? Is it that deep though? But for real, if you look at it from a perspective point of view, like if you align the stuff, is it that deep, bro? Y'all know exactly what the fuck I'm talking about. That goddamn Beyoncé mute, bro. I have never been so irritated with something that has nothing to do with me before. Let me just say this. First of all, if you're the type of person that justifies like pure idiocy, let me pronounce that word right, idiotic behavior, if you're the type of person that can justify shit like that with, oh, bro, you only live once, have fun, at the expense of everybody else's fun, you're the fucking devil. You cannot convince me otherwise. Ruining something for other people for your own pleasure, that's giving, I don't know, y'all, like, that's giving like schoolyard bully vibes, and you deserve to be popped in the fucking mouth. Like, I'm not sorry at all. My second point, which is the biggest point, is some of these people, yo, they spent years, even months of savings to see this woman in concert. It's fucking Beyoncé, bro. These tickets were expensive as fuck. Some people paid mortgages, light bills, rent, money. They spent bags on these fucking tickets to be here with her and experience this moment with her. She turned it into a whole competition so she can like feel the love and dedication she's had from her fans, you know, all around the goddamn world. She's like, let's see what city, what country really loves me down. Like, let's see who could be the quietest, like who really feeling your girl like this one. And she was even doing it at random parts of the show. That's how you know she wanted everybody to contribute and go along with it. She'll be in the middle of singing a random song and just say everybody on mute just to see, like, you niggas really on it? Because the song is next, bitch. So let's hop on that shit. Let's see if y'all really gonna do it. So you shouting like a fucking maniac on a part where you know you shouldn't only proves that you don't give a fuck about Beyonce and you don't give a fuck about rules or order or standards or like regulations. And that's a perfect reason to get your ass whipped to me. I don't know. I feel like I'm shouting into my mic. I'm sorry, y'all. But still, I've said it up here before. I'll say it multiple times again. I know. If you do not care about the principle of shit, you can never truly experience empathy or sympathy because you don't give a fuck about anything. If you don't care about the principle of the shit you do or the shit you say or the shit you see other people do and say, you can't even really be in an argument because you don't even give a fuck. So it's just like, how can you have a valid argument when you don't even see the baseline problem of what the fuck this is? You know what I'm saying? Now, what I'm not saying is they should have beat that girl ass. That's not what I'm saying. I'm not saying that at all. But what I am saying is somebody should have choked her the fuck out or something. Put her to sleep. You know what I'm saying? Put her up in the fucking Four Loko. I don't know. They should have did something to her. Bitch, you can't enjoy it. Since you want to fuck it up for everybody else, how about you not see Beyonce for the next 4 hours, bitch? Somebody should have. I don't know. I don't know. I do know that they shouldn't have put their hands on her. They maybe, I don't know, put her in a full Nelson. I don't know, y'all. I don't know. I know it's not right to put your hands on people for shit like that, but something should have happened to her. Something should have happened to her. Not beat her ass, not send her to the emergency room. You know, like a little wrestling, like a little child. You know what you used to do with your siblings? If anybody got brothers, your brothers used to make you go to sleep because they used to choke the shit out you. Nobody, okay. But yeah, y'all, I did not I did not appreciate that. Miss Pink Hat? Yeah. No. I and you know what's crazy is because I know that I'm saying it's not right to hit somebody over that, but I cannot make a promise that if I was in front of her, beside her, or behind her, that I wouldn't have, like, on an accidental, like, reflex, smacked the shit out of her. You know what I'm saying? It's too many people in this world that are chemically imbalanced for you to play with their money like that. You playing with their money, you playing with they bitch, Beyonce, you know what I'm saying? You playing with a lot. You playing with people content because people was recording that part, you know what I'm saying? You fucking up a lot of shit that you don't care about for 3 seconds of, oh my God, I fucked it up for everybody. Did y'all see that? We're about to kick you in your fucking mouth. But I don't know, y'all. That's just my opinion. I've seen so many takes and so many comments of just like, if you want to live your life and have fun to the fullest, you do that. It don't matter what anybody else is saying. You know, that was your one in a lifetime experience and you get to live your life however the fuck you want to. Yes, you do. You truly do. That's a beautiful message. But also when you do shit that that causes a reaction out of people, a mass amount of people, I want you to still reciprocate that same message of you can do whatever the fuck you want with your life and have fun. Because they gonna have fun ripping your life apart. They already done found this bitch's job, the car she drive, all of her social media accounts. It's just like, what did you think was gonna happen? This is the age of doxing and exposing, you know what I'm saying? And really calling people the fuck out. You're gonna do some shit like that in 2023 on TikTok with Beyonce? Bitch, you hit all the marks. You're going the fuck down. You know what I'm saying? Why would you do that? That was the worst. Those were the worst, like, calibers of shit that you could fuck up. And not only did you record it, I saw like 8 different point of views from it. You know what I'm saying? Everybody got you. Everybody got you. And I'm not gonna keep talking in circles, y'all, but I really don't understand shit like that. Like, if you know, and this is the last thing I'm gonna say about it. I promise y'all, this episode is not gonna be that long. This is the last thing I'm gonna say about it. There was a woman on TikTok who did a nice take, and she basically said, she was like, this is how you can point out evil out of a crowd of 1 million. Anything that's evil or anything that's negative will always stand the fuck out because it has no other purpose. She was basically saying, you know, the world is so fucked up now. People dying left and right. Racism is at an all-time high and don't nobody give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? Aliens are about. Rent still $1,200 for a studio apartment. It's fucking crazy out here. Everybody is sad. Everybody is mad. Everybody is fucking depressed. She was like, Beyonce has created a moment where everybody from whatever the fuck country you decided to come from to be at this concert, she created a moment where everybody could just agree on one fucking thing and be together and sound, you know, in mind, body, and sound, and agree and all have fun with each other to be quiet for this 8 fucking seconds. You know what I'm saying? That's a big ass deal. That's something that not a lot of people can do because there's always assholes in the world trying to fuck it up for everybody. Example, fucking Pink Hat. And I thought that was beautiful. And it's been working this whole time. You know, I'm not saying that's, you know, for the people who didn't know are evil and shit, because some people didn't know. For the first leg of the tour, when she was over in Europe, them niggas didn't know what the fuck she was saying. They was saying mute. They was like, what the fuck English word is that? We don't know what that shit mean. They was screaming the whole time. They didn't know. That's not what I'm talking about. But for you to know that you're supposed to be quiet on that part, and everybody from all these different walks of life has agreed upon this, and niggas was hand in hand. Niggas was hugging people they didn't even know. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, we ate that, we killed that. The niggas in Atlanta, when she was like, y'all won, niggas was kissing on the mouth. You know what I'm saying? This is a beautiful moment that she had made for a lot of people in a rough ass time to be alive. And it's people like that just ruin it. And I don't know, y'all. It's evil as fuck. It's evil as fuck. I'm gonna stop talking about it, but it was evil. I don't care what y'all say. All right, y'all. I'm about to end the episode, but before I do, I want to try out a little segment, and I want to call this segment Existential Crisis Thought. Existential Crisis Thought. So, if that worked, you guys just heard a very bad AI voice singing Existential Crisis Thought. And I remember a couple episodes I said that I wanted to make that a reoccurring segment because I have existential crisis thoughts all the time. And they start off as thoughts that aren't that big of a deal, and then they slowly like turn into me overthinking and having a paranoid, like all these paranoid ass thoughts, it just goes downhill from there. If you're an overthinker, you know exactly what the fuck I'm talking about. Starts off normal, ends with me under the covers breathing heavy as fuck. So for today's existential crisis thought, I thought I would talk about this thing that I've seen a lot of the girlies talking about lately, and it's so funny to me. So you guys know how when, like, girls, when you're around your man or you're around your parents, you, like, turn your brain off because, like, you like, oh, my man got me, or my parents know everything, they got me. Like, you don't even know where you're supposed to turn. You forget how to fucking walk. You just don't think about shit that you would normally think about when you're alone because, like, my man, or like my mom. Shit like that, right? OG, let me tell you something. That is a luxury I have never had the privilege of experiencing, bitch. I personally think that I am the person that people turn their brain off with because I've never had a moment of peace. When every partner that I've ever been with, man or woman, I'm always the person that has to, like, use critical thinking skills at any given moment. And I'll give you hella examples. Don't you worry. So even now with my man, that's not my man, but he's my man. When we're driving, when he's driving, I don't know, y'all. It's just like he just be driving. Like, he don't be paying attention to red lights. He don't be paying attention to cars merging. I'll be like, stop. I'll be like, oh, wait. Like, why am I having to direct the road? And I know he's going to listen to this and be like, bitch, I'm an excellent driver. Don't you ever come at me like that in your life. That's neither here nor there. But you know what I'm saying? Like, I always have to be like, or like, I always have to be like, what the fuck? It's like, it's right there. And it's so crazy. Even back in the day when I don't know why I said it like that, like I wouldn't do it now. But even back on my relationships with women, like, I would always have to be like, the person is like, oh, where is it? Bitch, is right there. Like, what are you talking about? Like, and I don't even know I'm not even a good navigational person. Like, I can go somewhere 47 times and I still won't know how to get back or home. Like, I don't know anything. So for me having to be like the person who knows everything and does everything is so fucking weird because, hold on, let me give you an example with my parents. So as y'all know, I've said it multiple times. Y'all hear that wind outside? God damn. Anyway, I said it multiple times. Both of my parents are old as fuck, right? So anytime they doing something, I'm always like standing by because I'm scared they're gonna slip or like crack their fucking back or fall down. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just scared that they feeble old body's just gonna give out at any given moment and I gotta be there to catch them. You know what I'm saying? And they always trying to do some shit. My parents have a big ass yard, right? And they have a pier. They have a pier on the water, right? So anytime they going near the water, they fixing shit on the dock and shit. I'm like, these niggas are gonna fall in the water. Like, they cutting grass and shit. I'm like, he gonna cut his fucking foot off. Like, I have never had a moment of peace where I could just like take my brain off and just like sit it on the ground. This is where the existential crisis thought comes in, because y'all know, if you're an OG of this fucking podcast or you know me personally, you know that my number one pet peeve is when people treat me or talk to me like I'm fucking stupid, bro. And everybody in my entire life has always done it to me. And I'm just like, what the fuck do I give off to make y'all think that I'm fucking stupid? Like, I could give y'all an example, but then I'm gonna start talking about that and not the actual crisis thought that I was having. So I'm not gonna do that. But if you want an example, bitch, I got a million. So it's just like, imagine everybody in your life. I'm talking friends. Well, my partners don't really do it to me, but like my parents, my family members, and my friends and shit like that. Imagine everybody talking to you like you fucking stupid or like you haven't had a thought since birth. But then when they get around you, you're the only person that can think of shit. You know what I'm saying? I know y'all don't understand what I'm talking about, but I really hope somebody does. Like, they treat me like I'm stupid, but then when I'm alone with them, I'm the only voice of reason. Or like, I'm the only one that has fucking common sense all of a sudden. And it's really interesting because I'm already fucked up in the head, right? So like, I feel like I'm getting gaslit. I don't know the right term to use for what I'm experiencing, because it's just like, so how the fuck am I stupid? And bitch, right now it's giving you stupid. You know what I'm saying? Like, I thought that this was the first thought that should have came to mind in this given scenario. You know what I'm saying? Whatever scenario it may be, whether we need directions, we trying to find an answer to a question, we trying to figure out who the fuck so-and-so was named back in 2010, anything. It could be literally anything. The first thought that comes to my mind is always the right thought, but it's nobody else's first thought. So I'm just like, how the fuck am I the dumb one. You know what I'm saying? Not that I've been labeled as the dumb one, y'all. I'm not saying that they just giving me the honorary title of dumbass. I'm just saying that's what they treat me like. So when they treat me like that, and then like when I don't know what I'm trying to say, y'all. I don't know. This is why it's an existential crisis thought, because what the fuck is happening? Why am I an idiot in every other setting but the setting where a nigga need to know some shit? I'm stressed the fuck out. So yeah, I hope y'all understand what I meant by that. So girls, ladies, women, men, brothers, brethrens, if you have a person in your life, whether it's your partner, your parent, your friend, and they give you that space and opportunity to literally turn your brain off to where you could literally close your eyes and walk and they'll guide you the rest of the fucking way through life or wherever the fuck y'all are going, please take that as like, that's something really special. Because the bitch has never been able, I promise you, if I close my eyes and walk, I don't know, y'all. I just have to open them a little bit. I walk right into the fucking water. Nobody is going to be like, hey, don't do that. Everybody's just going to be like, I guess I should follow her. Like, okay, y'all. Oh, I did not want this to be a 30-minute episode. Fuck, I wanted it to stay in the 20s. Anyway, I think it's going to be. Anyway, to wrap this episode up, somebody said to me that I don't use the outro anymore, the outro music. And it's because as I was editing one time, I think it was on like episode 40, I was editing and I listened to it and I cringed and I was like, okay, we're not going to use that anymore. But eventually I am going to use Zoe's hums for the outro. I just have to split my voice off and, you know, only use that. So if you don't hear the outro anymore, where I'm just like, hey, you guys, like, comment, and subscribe, it's just because I don't like the way I sounded in that voice, you know, in that little clip. So I stopped using it, but I'm going to redo it, I guess. But hey, if you're still here, leave a rating on Spotify, Apple Podcasts. You know, your girl has got a couple up there now. That's super sweet. Leave another one if you have already. Leave a new one if you haven't before. 5 stars is what I like. Follow my Instagram page for the podcast. Follow me on TikTok. I post clips every Sunday. Yeah, and also, this is really what I wanted to say when I said I was ending the episode. But if you listen to this podcast and you feel like you don't have any friends, you know, you don't fit in anywhere, or you just have an awkward ass personality, bro, and you've always wanted to like ask me a question or like talk to me about something to see if I understand, bro, I am the most approachable bitch. If you don't have no friends, if you don't have no siblings, I'll be your sibling, I'll be your friend. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can DM me. Oh my god, look at that squirrel, it's so cute. You can DM me anything. Like, the stories that some of y'all have DM'd me, or the questions that some of y'all have asked me, it's like really, it pulls on my heartstrings a lot. And I've cried from a lot of y'all's messages and stuff. But like I said, I won't share them up here or on my Instagram page, because they're like a little too personal and a little too traumatizing. And I'm not trying to put anybody on blast. But yeah, bro, honestly, I'll be your friend. I'll be your friend. I'll be your, whatever the fuck, I'll be your big sis, little sis. Because it's hard out here, and it's really hard to make friends as an adult, because you smile at a bitch and she think you want her nigga. Like, huh? He not even here. What the fuck you talking about? Just smile back. So, yeah, bro. I don't care. I don't care what you want to ask me, what you want to tell me. If you got something to say and, you know, you don't necessarily have a platform, or you don't necessarily have anybody to tell it to, you can tell it to me. I'm the most there's not a situation or a problem that I either haven't been through or can't understand, bitch. So, yeah, I just wanted to say that, especially for the black women. I know that a lot of white people or a lot of other race people are going to be like, why is she always saying that? Like, why is she always saying only black people, only black women this? It's just because, yeah, man, we it's hard out here for us. So we be needing that extra loving and extra care, and I don't give a fuck what anybody else feels about it. I'm sorry. I know some of you are married to white people. Some of you love white people and mixed race and all that other stuff. And I do too. But I love us more. So, yeah. Yeah, y'all have a good day. Like, comment, subscribe. And I'll see y'all on episode. What the fuck is the next episode? I can't ever begin this podcast or end it like in a professional way. What episode are we on? 44? Fuck, I'll see y'all episode 45. Peace.